Hi everyone, welcome back to Stardust and Minerals. My name is Andrea, and today we are opening the Goddess Provisions Lunar Insights Planner. Yeah, I'm just gonna open this because the package is really dirty and I don't even want to put it down on my table. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and open it without putting it down. As you can tell from the package, it's been a lot of places, done a lot of things before it got to me, clearly. So, yeah. So before I open this, I just wanted to say, if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. What I decided to do this year was order every astrological planner that I decided that I felt like looking at, because I am tired of wondering what's inside, having to make a choice between so many different ones now. So I decided I'm just going to order them all. I think I've ordered 13 at this point. It's going to, I believe in the end, be well over 1,000 Canadian dollars for all of them, but I think in the end it will be worth it because it will really help me make a better decision in the future. Hopefully for those watching, it will help them make a better decision in the future as well, if it's worth your money to spend on the product. I will also, once I've received all of them and done a video of each planner, I will do a full overview of all the planners in sort of a compare and contrast video. So make sure to subscribe so that you get notified when the next videos come up, and so you'll get notified when the final overall compare and contrast video comes up, because I'm looking forward to that one. I think it's going to be really interesting to go back and just look through all of them and see who has what, who doesn't have what, and is it worth your money or not. So with that said, let's get into the 2026 Goddess Provisions Lunar Insight calendar or planner. I chose, I think wisely, the silver iridescent or holographic. They had a black and white one, and they had a gold and white one. But the gold didn't look very good. It looked kind of like a brownish. So I decided to go with this. And I am pleased. There's quite a rainbow iridescence to it. So that's nice. Yeah, so if you're interested in seeing any of the other planners that I've bought so far, I have a playlist on YouTube that you can watch. I will link to that at the end of this video. And so let's open this guy up. Well, so I guess at least this one comes also in a plastic wrap, so we're not going to end up with any greasy fingerprints on it that weren't mine. I'm going to start with, I do really like this cover. I don't know why I'm really feeling the whole keyhole. I know it's popular for graphics this year, or recently, that I've been seeing. And yeah, like I said, the reflective iridescence is also really nice, and it looks like there is a silver elastic to go around it to close it. Oh, and then look at that, it's also iridescent along the pages of the, or edges of the page. I think the only other planner, oh, this is a little scraped up, but the only other planner that came like this is the Magic of Eye that was gold along here. Oh, also, it's a nice smooth feeling, so there's none of that weird sticky grippiness feeling that was discussed earlier that I really don't like. It's not spiral bound, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it's still nice. It looks like there are 2 ribbons inside for marking spaces and maybe dates and where you're taking notes, where you're reading. So here we are, Moon Magic. The 2026 Lunar Insights Planner, created by the team at Goddess Provisions. All times in this planner are set to Pacific times. Okay. 100% recycled paper made in China. So yeah, I thought for some reason when I ordered this that Goddess Provisions was an Australian company. I don't know why I keep thinking that about companies, but they're not. They're an American company, so it was shipped from the States, and I had to pay $43.98 in duty charges. Most of it was processing fees from UPS, so thanks guys at UPS, you're awesome. Making this, I paid $55.69 plus $21.36, this is Canadian, for shipping and handling, and then $43.98 for duties. Maybe around 20, just under 20 of that were actual taxes. The rest was just the brokerage fee from UPS. So in total for this guy, I paid $121.03, making it so far the third most expensive one that I've purchased. It was about $8 less than the Chani planner, and around $30 less than the Astro Twins bundle that I bought that turned out to really only be one book in the form of 2 books. So there you go. This sacred planner belongs to a moon goddess, and then your name, email, and phone number. If found, please return for the grand reward of deep love and respect. Well, I don't know. I would never put my name or contact info in a book like this, because if I did lose it, I wouldn't want people knowing my personal stuff. But I know it's just like a standard thing that they've always put at the beginning of diaries and whatnot. So we have Lunar Whispers, New Beginnings, contents. So there's the planner, all the months, and then there is various days of goddess wisdom, the new moon and full moon dates, moon names and meanings, cosmic dates, zodiac signs, the planets, the elements, cycle tracking guide, crystal allies, books to read, places to go, birthdays, and notes. So first of all, this paper is very, very thin. I don't know, you can basically see through it. It's almost like rice paper. I guess maybe that's a new kind of recycled paper. So we have January, Capricorn season, and then I guess information about Capricorn, the element, its ruling planet, the house that it rules, its energy, or balanced energy, imbalanced energy, and then crystals. There is monthly manifestations. Yeah, these pages are so thin it makes it hard to read because I can see the images through on the other side. What you're manifesting, your top 3 priorities, what you're calling in, what you're letting go of, a full moon ritual for January, gratitude, how you spent the full moon, what feelings are present, new moon ritual. I might add that there's no actual ritual here, it's just saying new moon ritual, and then like a journaling page. So it's really more like full moon and new moon journaling. And then card reading. So I guess if you're doing a card pull, you would enter the information here. Again, though, there's no card spread or direction on what kind of card pull you should do. And then there's January abundance planning, monthly income, money manifesting, soul of the earth. I guess, again, this is for tracking your period. I think it says see page 316 for more information about cycle tracking. And then the full month at a glance. I guess the sign is indicating when it's becoming Aquarius season, and then the new moon and full moon is marked. And then along it says which, it's a full moon in Cancer, a new moon in Capricorn, and then Aquarius season. For a Lunar Insights Planner, you would think that they would have all of the moon phases marked here, but maybe further in the planner they have that. They have a holistic wellness tracker. So they have spiritual practice, 8+ hours of sleep, time in nature, healthy food, creative time, movement, meditation, gratitude, hydration, my mood, and self-care. And then so you total it up here at the bottom, and then you put your goals for the next month. Oh, the pages are coming out. Yay. So for January, there's a key focus, what you're grateful for, and then I guess the planner days indicating the full moon, but it doesn't say what sign the full moon is in, and a space for your wins this week. And then I guess so each week is going to have a key focus and what you're grateful for and a win, but no other astrological information on the planner pages, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, understandable because it's a lunar planner, but it's still even, all it says is new moon on the new moon, not what time it's happening, not what sign it's in. So I'm kind of disappointed by that. I guess this reminds me most in style and size wise, and like with the flashy edge of the pages and whatnot, it reminds me of the Magic of I. Just in looks though, but like because the Magic of I had way more information. And the Magic of I only cost $78, including shipping. But yes, that's for another time and place. So I see they're marking the Sabbaths, so Imbolc and the full moon, but again, it doesn't say what sign the full moon is in. We have monthly reflections, highlights for the month, areas of growth, achievements worth celebrating, and lessons learned, and then a space for notes. And then we have February, so Aquarius season, again with the element, the ruling planet, the ruling house, balanced energy, imbalanced energy, and crystals. Monthly manifestations, top 3 priorities. So I guess at the beginning it tells you what sign the full moon and new moon are in, as well that it's a solar eclipse here, and the date and time in Pacific Standard Time. And I guess it's providing sort of journal prompts again, but it's again not a ritual. It's not giving you a ritual, it's just giving you journaling space. And abundance planning, the card reading again, so I can only assume, yep, your cycle tracking again. I can only assume that it's basically going to be the same standard. So this here indicates that it was a solar eclipse. Oh, they have Mercury retrograde marked when Pisces season starts, and Imbolc. So again, the wellness guide for the month and the same planner pages. It's marked, at least Mercury retrograde is marked in here. I saw that Pisces season is marked in here. The solar eclipse is marked. And the same as last month, highlights, areas of growth, achievements, and lessons learned, and a space for notes. And then March, Pisces season. So everything the same as the previous months. So I'm just going to flip through the pages. I see we have the spring equinox, Mercury direct, Aries season. Again, I can't get over how thin these pages are. So I'm not even going to flip through the whole thing because it's really hard to flip these pages. And I can see already from the first few months that it's all going to be the same for every month with the same sections. So we'll just take a look at the images for the months. Oh, this is an interesting image. I do like the colors too. That was another reason why I chose this one. Sort of the purpley violet. It's more fun, I think, than just plain black and white. So, Cancer season. I like the little message, sprinkle joy wherever you go. I'm a light worker. So that brings us to the end of December, and it ends with the first few days of January. And then at the end, again, the monthly reflections, the space for notes. Here is the Goddess Wisdom section, so it's listing all of the new and full moon dates, the signs it's in, and the times in Pacific Standard Time. So here they have the moon names and meanings, the full moon in Cancer, so it's for each moon, each full moon here. And then cosmic dates, so the full moon, lunar eclipses, the solar eclipses, the solstices and equinox, retrogrades through the planets, all the planetary retrogrades, the zodiac signs, and the dates for the zodiac seasons. They have the planet signs, the elements, and which signs are ruled by that element, and then cycle tracking guide. I have never in the past even considered tracking my cycle by the moon, but I guess there's a section here, so maybe I will read about it and see if I want to. Oh, this is weird. It says in here, circle tracking January 2022. So I guess they're using oh, it's a chart example. So I guess they didn't bother to update the date. They just used an old image. Let's see if these guys are, yeah, this one is updated with 2026. Four phases or seasons of your menstrual cycle. and self-care to do during the different seasons of your menstrual cycle. And then a Crystal Allies guide. This is nice. It looks like, unlike previous planners, they have the correct crystals to go along with, like the correct crystal images to go along with the names and descriptions. So it's like a mini crystal reference guide. It's also nice that it's in color, so it's easier to identify. Oh, and then here, I guess, books to read is just a notes page for you to write. Names of books you're interested in reading, I guess, places you want to go, birthdays of your loved ones. You would think if they're your loved ones, you would know their birthdays, but that's fine. Notes, more notes, even more notes, many more notes. I guess we're taking a lot of notes in various ways. Many, many notes. I prefer the dotted pages. These lines are very small. And it looks like that's all she wrote, folks. A lot of notes. So it looks like you're cosmically aligned. And that's the end of the planner. I'm interested to see just how many of these pages, the last pages, are notes. So from 355, oh, what? 335. So there's 22 pages of notes at the end of this book, or this planner. So here we are. This is the Goddess Provisions Lunar Insights Planner for 2026. I'm not super duper impressed. It's not, I feel like, not the worst one I've seen so far. I think this is like the 12th or 13th that I've received. But for what I ended up having to pay, I had a 15% off coupon, so I actually had 15% off this product, and I still ended up paying $121 for it. I most likely would not order this one again. It has a lot of this, well, it has all the same stuff that some of the other planners have, and a little bit less. The only thing unique about this one that I can see is the Crystal Allies guide. While I do enjoy it, I also already have many, many books that tell me, like the Book of Stones and the Pocket Book of Stones, etc., that tell me about crystals with photos in color. So it is very pretty though. I do really like the cover, definitely. I like the cover art. I like how it's iridescent. I like that it has ribbons and that it has this elastic to keep it closed. I like that it is smooth, not grippy and weird feeling. And I do, yeah, really like the image. The iridescence is nice. 2026 Lunar Insights Planner. Let me know what you think in the comments of this one, and I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss the next upcoming videos. I have the Oraline planner on the way, and I'm hoping to get the Moon Omens planner as well, but that one has not been released yet. I also have a honeycomb on the way, but that hasn't even shipped yet, so I don't know if that's gonna come either by the end of the year. But I will be doing an overall video showing every single one that I bought before the end of the year, so keep an eye out for that. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.